Hi, I'm Sunil Balasundaram, the pastor of the Conshohocken United Methodist Church here in Conshohocken, Pennsylvania. Thank you once again for joining us for this weekly devotion. And we are continuing with the stories that Jesus told, his parables. And today the story is from Matthew's Gospel, chapter 21, reading from verse 33 onwards. Listen to another parable, Jesus said. There was a landowner who planted a vineyard. He put a wall around it, dug a winepress in it, and built a watchtower. Then he rented the vineyard to some farmers and moved to another place. When the harvest time approached, he sent his servants to the tenants to collect his fruit. The tenants seized his servants, they beat one, killed another, and stoned a third. Then he sent other servants to them, more than the first time, and the tenants treated them the same way. Last of all, he sent his son to them. They will respect my son, he said. But when the tenants saw the son, they said to each other, This is the heir. Come, let's kill him and take his inheritance. So they took him and threw him out of the vineyard and killed him. Therefore, when the owner of the vineyard comes, what will he do to these tenants? He will bring those wretches to a wretched end, they replied. And he will rent the vineyards to other tenants who will give him his share of the crop at harvest time. Rather violent story, wouldn't you say? And the end is definitely not a fairy tale ending. But Jesus is actually targeting the nation of Israel that had been opposed to God, seemed to always go in opposition to his purposes, and now to him God sent one. God had brought this nation out of Egypt, out of bondage, slavery, and given them this beautiful place. It was his land that he gave them. He had given them a new identity. He had given them blessings after blessings. He had given them freedom. Come on. But they did not want to come back to him. They did not want to listen to him. All he wanted, God wanted, was a part of what they enjoyed. Now, understand, not because God needed anything, God doesn't need anything, but really that they would show their allegiance to him, their love for him, their gratitude to him. In fact, in the very next chapter, in answer to a trick question, Jesus says, give to Caesar or to Rome what belongs to Caesar and Rome, and give to God what belongs to God. Jesus was saying, what do you think really belongs to God? Your gratitude, your love, your very self. He doesn't need everything you have. He owns everything. But he does want your response to his love. And now he had sent his son Jesus, and Jesus knew that they were going to do that, what he said, mentioned in the parable, they were going to do the very same to him, that he was going to be killed. But he didn't mind. That's why he came. But let's not jump to this conclusion that, hey, this does not involve me. What about us? How many times have we rejected God? I know I have. Before I allowed him to come into my life when I was 20 years old, I rejected him so many times. And even after that, I keep rejecting him. But we need to understand time will run out sometime. And Jesus wants to give us all a warning. That time will run out. But it's also a promise, because he did say God did send his son. And the promise is, because he sent that son, we can respond to that love. What do we owe him? We don't owe him anything for what he's done. We do owe him our love, our allegiance, our response to what he's done for us. Our very lives, our very loyalty, our thanksgiving. What do you owe him? Thank you so much again for joining us. Please go to our website, consciunited.com, and look at other stuff that we have on our YouTube channel as well as on our website. God bless you.